How's everyone doing tonight? Welcome in. Welcome to another edition of Insomnia Maniacs Tarot with your host, Tropical Empress in Spirit. Hi, beautiful people. How are y'all doing tonight? Happy Wednesday. I can't believe it's already the middle of the week. Even though I had a couple of days off, I don't feel like I had a couple of days off. I feel like I just worked my behind off nonstop. I did get some sleep, but I could have used more sleep, to be honest. I probably would have slept half the day today if life had allowed me to. Hi, Eternal Light. How you doing, baby? Are you dragging like me? I feel like I could, if the weather was warm, I'd go outside and jump in the sprinklers just to wake me up. It was by the end of work. Yeah, well, like me, I mean, I didn't get the car back today, so I'll be getting up tomorrow to go get the car. And it's blistering cold out here because the wind's been blowing all freaking day long. I'm almost afraid I'm gonna get sick because I walked outside and with my hair wet and, yeah, talk about shivering everywhere with wet hair and it being blistering cold. Hi, Alma. How you doing, sweetheart? All right, beautiful people. So, I'm just going to pull some cards from What's the News, see what's going on with y'all. What have y'all been up to the last few days while I was off? Yeah, I know. I mean, I always say I'll sleep when I'm dead, but I don't even feel like that's going to be half true then either. Alright, Spirit, show me. Ooh. This card came out last week too, right before I took my couple days off. Machismo, masculine pride, toxic masculinity, meeting manly expectations. Someone's getting all caught up in their masculine energy. Feels very authoritative to me too. Too much masculine energy. Supersize me. Doing too much, excessive, overindulgence. So y'all are doing too much, or somebody else y'all know is doing a little too much, being a little too excessive. I'll take that how that fits. What else, Spirit? Well, some of y'all been finding some harmony, peace, and balance, and happiness. But I feel like for someone, y'all actually are someone else's peace. You bring peace to their life and that harmony, which in Quate brings balance, I feel like, to both of y'all's lives. Like, I feel like a yin and yang type energy in that. That's pretty. You ate all of her pills. What? I don't even know. What are you talking about? What pills, Eternal Light? 3 months worth. Holy crap. Do I even want to know? Well, there's chemistry. Fuego. In chemistry, intense passion. Things are heating up. So y'all got a love connection going on with someone. This can be something new, or this can be a relationship that's deepening. It's like it's getting like new life brought back into it. I don't know. Maybe y'all taking some of my advice, or maybe you went and told your significant other I need some romance. Either way, that's good. Birth control, what? I don't even know why you would do that, but you were a baby, so. Alright, Spirit, can I have a couple more? Spilling the beans. Here we go again. Revealing secrets, cats out of the bag, untrustworthy. Yeah, I feel like someone's been talking. I don't know if this is necessarily a bad thing. I think for someone, this is probably something that, you know, I feel like it's a happy thing. Like someone got engaged, or someone's pregnant and having a baby. But for someone else, this is something they didn't want people to know. So, let's see how it fits. Beautiful people. Alright, one more Spirit. I'm going to put this deck up. Someone swept up, head over heels, falling in love, intense emotions. I like that. That goes with that other card. With chemistry, intense passion, things heating up. That's beautiful energy. I like that. Alright, beautiful people. Put this up. So how y'all feeling tonight? How's the last couple days been for y'all? I'll pull this other deck out real quick. I can find it. And that deck's everywhere too. That was funny. If y'all saw when I just split the deck, I had Jezebel on one side and Jackass on the other side. Holy Spirit. Uh-oh. Well, this didn't turn out good. I get karmic ties. And someone's being a little shady. Someone's being sketchy. This is you or someone in your close circle that you know. This could be romantic, or this could be a friendship or a family member. Check out how it resonates, y'all. Which is kind of weird because part of this reading, all the cards I got on the table kind of point there. Uh-oh. Oh, someone's not serious. If y'all are seeing someone, they're not serious. Possibly. I don't feel like they want to get seriously involved. I feel like someone's scared, though. I feel like maybe you're even scared. You don't want to get seriously involved because you don't want to get your heart broken. Feels like one of those friends with benefits kind of deals. Hey, beautiful people. I'm not going to judge y'all, but and tell y'all are better than that, and y'all deserve better than that. You know, y'all hear me say, make sure you uncover someone's soul before you go around undressing their clothes. You know, a roll in the hay, that's only a few minutes of pleasure, but it doesn't mean anything if there's not a spiritual, emotional connection there. Yep. Someone's trying to cope. Y'all getting all carried away in y'all's vices. Possibly, you know, spending time at the bars or drinking a lot. Using other means to cope. Oh boy. What else, Spirit? This energy. Someone's going around casting spells again. Spell love. If y'all feel like someone cast a spell on y'all, it's possible. Or maybe you're the one going around casting love spells. Beautiful people, don't force someone to love you. You know, that's not cool. You know, it's not cool to manipulate someone's free will like that. You know, as I try and tell y'all, y'all are better than that. Y'all deserve better than that. And y'all are worthy of more than that. You're worthy of someone who genuinely is going to love you, you know, because they have a true feeling in their heart for you. Not because you know, went around manipulating energies just to get them to fall for you or to stay with you or be with you. Come on, y'all, do better. Whoever that's for, like I said, could be the other person going around casting spells on y'all. Take it how it fits. I wouldn't want to be that person. And we got a love-hate relationship going on again. So, love to hate you, but hate to love you. That's what Spirit just put in my head. Alright, I just want one more. And then someone sweet-talking somebody. And you going around sweet-talking in somebody's ear. Or maybe they've been sweet-talking in your ear, telling you what you want to hear. Otherwise, Spirit just said, be careful. Don't believe everything you hear. Alright, beautiful people. Alright, let me get into this general reading. Put this deck up now. I can only take so much of that energy. Alright. Oh, goodness. Hi, beautiful people. Okay. Alright, beautiful people. This is a general reading. It's not a personal reading. So this is for everyone who's here and anyone who comes later. Take what resonates and leave the rest. If something doesn't resonate, don't force it to fit. Leave it behind for someone else. Okay? And if nothing resonates tonight, it may not have been meant for you to hear tonight, but it doesn't mean it wouldn't be true down the road. If you should ever feel called to want to listen to it again, it'll be here. All right, beautiful people. Starting with the messages from spirit guides. First one is set your intentions. Always be clear. Always be clear about your intentions, what you want, what you see for yourself. Whether that's, something you got a goal, in mind, something you're going after, or, you know, your intentions towards another person. Always be clear. Don't ever, feel like you're, like that one card I pulled out being shady. Don't do that. Always be clear and upfront. And beautiful people, there are always going to be people who aren't going to like the truth, especially if it's something they don't want to hear. But it's like, a wise man always told me, I'd rather someone be, honest with me and upfront with me, even if they are afraid it's going to upset me, hurt me, or piss me off. At least I can give them enough respect to being honest and upfront with me than acting completely different. So always be clear about your intentions, because Spirit wants you to have that vision, that dream, what you see yourself being, doing, what those aspirations, ambitions, it doesn't have to be, a big, grandeur type of thing, but it's whatever you see in your heart and in your soul that's going to make you happy and bring a sense of, peace to your life. So always keep your eye on the prize. That's what Spirit just said. If you're unsure on what to do, Spirit says ask for guidance. Don't be afraid to ask for help from others who have, knowledge, who have the expertise. It doesn't matter what area or aspect of this it applies to in your life. Never be afraid to seek knowledge. Knowledge is power. And Spirit's making that clear because the knowledge card is coming out next to it. So they want you to get that knowledge. Ask for help, but go out there yourself and get the knowledge. Don't just go by what others tell you. Do your research too, and make sure it all lines up and makes sense. Because maybe everything may not make sense. It may not resonate completely, and that's quite all right. Does that mean the other person you ask the helping guidance from is wrong? No, it just means that they may have a different way of looking at something, a different experience. We're all meant to have different, experiences that gives us a different perspective. And, could they still be partly wrong? Sure. It doesn't mean they're always completely wrong either. There's still that such thing as gray area. And last one from Spirit Guides is death is an illusion. And this is all about, letting go of old chapters, closing old doors, to be reborn again, to starting something new. It's like shedding away old skin. You can't, allow something new to grow if you can't first peel away the old. And Spirit wants you to lean into this. Remember that, whenever one door closes, another one opens. Surrender to this belief and believe in that possibility, and more will come. But you gotta have to want this for yourself too. You can't just, expect that door to close and then turn around and look around like, well, what's next? You gotta look ahead of you. Because most times we tend to look behind us and focus on what's behind us instead of looking ahead. So look ahead. What do you see over that horizon? What do you see, when you look out up in the, skies in the morning when that sun rises? It's the dawn of a new day. It's the birth of a new day. And that's what Spirit wants to remind you of. They want you to surrender and lean into that. All right, beautiful people. And now for the tarot. First card out. This is y'all's recent past energy. 5 of Swords. So y'all been taking some time out, kind of like licking y'all's wounds, so to speak, and, reevaluating, reassessing situation, what you want to do next, any changes you want to make, which is coming in with the Page of Pentacles to clarify this, which is all about you, learning, getting that experience, and now you're willing to go out there and go after and try. So try with this new idea, this new challenge, the experience you've learned, you're ready to now apply it. So there's something you've applied yourself to. But now it comes to the present of now putting into action. Because I get the full, tongue-tied. I get the full card here. And the full card is all about new beginnings, new start, taking a new path, and trusting in that path. And Spirit's wanting you to trust in that because they are saying that with all that experience you've gotten after, gaining some clarity, you now are ready to take on this challenge with all that clarity, you know, finessing a new skill, gaining the, knowledge, the education you need to be able to tackle, that job, that career. Maybe this is involving your relationships. Place it how it fits, y'all. But this is all about having that clarity. And now with that clarity and having that in mind, you're ready to refocus yourself, to dream again, to believe again with this full card. So be willing to dream again. It's a new start, dawn of a new day. It's coming into the center, Spirit showing me there's an opportunity coming towards you with the Ace of Wands. So this is an exciting opportunity that someone's going to bring towards you, or you're just going to randomly come across somehow. This feels more like this could be in your professional life, but beautiful people, it could also be in your personal life. If you're looking for love, romantic love, or wanting to meet new people, get out in the world, explore it. I feel like whatever that is that you've had your sights set on with this dream card, Spirit's going to bring it forward. And again, I get the full card to clarify it. So, dream, believe, trust in your path, trust in the vision you have set for yourself. Spirit saying it's right there in front of you. It's up to you to now take charge. I feel like this can, like I said, this can be, I feel like this is more professional, but this can apply to personal for someone. Um, but if you're looking, specifically at a job change or even starting, an endeavor of like a project that you feel could be um, abundant, where you're going to, be able to increase your resources, your finances. Spirit saying, trust in it, believe in that, believe in that vision, put that into the universe. They want you to trust yourself and stop doubting it, because I feel like in the past you all have had a lot of failures, or you feel like you failed. Because in your challenge and obstacles, I get the Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups is all about having to let go, walking away. For some of y'all, I feel like it's been a struggle of having to let go, where you feel like you have come up short. And now, even if you are feeling like you could finally like let go a little bit, you're still stumbling. And that's okay to stumble. It's not going to always be, perfect the first time, but as long as you keep walking and not be afraid to, take a fall, yeah, but you still get yourself back up and try again. As long as you learn to walk away, because there's not a sword to showing me you're ready to take that challenge on and to move forward. But set your sights specifically on what this is for you. You know, if you can set your sights on this, and get out of your own way, get out of that, those doubts, those, thoughts that creep in at night that tells you you're not good enough, you'll never make it, you know, as I like to tell, the devil on my shoulder to shut the hell up, and that's what I have to do sometimes. I have to let go of my ego, get out of my own way, and, truly dive deeper. Even if that's, coming out of other people's mouths saying, you'll never do it. No, those are just the people that I have to walk away from then, because obviously they're not in my life and cheering for me. So why am I going to keep them in my life? That's just negativity. I want people in my circle who believe in me and want to cheer me on and see me go the distance and go further. Not the ones who are going to constantly be in my face and say, oh, you'll never get there, or you'll never be whatever. You know, and yeah, I mean, I can laugh in their face all day long, which I do. The ones that don't believe I could ever, achieve something, but I do it anyways. And that's kind of like what you got to do too. But if you don't have to have those people in your life, don't keep them there. Don't allow them to hold you back. Because I feel like for some of y'all, they're going to want to tie you to your past too. And that's going to be a hard thing to move away from. And like some of that is family. And like I know we can't always, can't do anything about our family. Um, and some of them can be toxic, but it doesn't mean you have to be in close communication with them either. You can love them from a distance. By loving them from a distance is loving yourself and giving yourself that opportunity to take charge and go ahead and see yourself through to the next phase, to the next door, to the next chapter of your life. Let them stay back there in their own misery. Wish them well, but keep them back there. The possible outcome and advice I'm getting here is getting lost in your ego. This is the devil card. So again, if you're going to allow this Eight of Cups to hold you back, allowing those thoughts, even, your past, disappointments where you didn't do as well, get to the best of you, then you're going to remain stuck. You're not going to come out of this. But if you can come out of this, you'll find more success if you trust in your path. But Spirit's also saying don't allow your negative thoughts to sabotage, even to bring into question your ethics, your morals, your values. Because I get the Seven of Swords with this. And that's all about, being sneaky. This can be a card of someone trying to steal something from you, doing something behind your back, or even you doing something behind someone else's back. Don't stoop to that level, beautiful people. You're better than that. Okay? Hold yourself higher. That's what Spirit wants you to do. And I want y'all to do that too, because y'all deserve that. And if you can do that, the advice is come into this King of Wands with passion. Being willing to take that charge. Stay focused. Stay determined. Allow that passion to drive you. And it'll drive you forward. Just don't allow yourself again to get stuck. Because I get the Hangman energy with it. And this is a card of either being stuck, and it's also a card of different perspective, but it's also a card of trusting your intuition. What does your gut tell you? Listen to it. Believing is seeing, not the other way around. And once you do, once you make that choice, wait for your ships to come in. Wait for all your hard work, the things you have set your intentions into, the desires, your manifestations you put out in the universe. Wait for those ships to come in, because they will come in. Give it time, but I feel like you're going to have to be a little patient and also be a little gentler on yourself. Kick yourself in the butt if you start procrastinating. Yes, do that. But also don't allow your own negative thoughts to get in the way and prevent you from at least even starting or getting halfway there and then turn around. It's like, no, I don't want to continue doing this. Don't stop halfway. Why did you go halfway? And then suddenly want to turn around? Continue going. That's what Spirit's saying. So don't doubt yourself. You're better than that. And now for the Oracle cards, beautiful people. From the Guides of the Hidden Realms. First one is letting go of stories. And this says, it's an amazing feeling when you don't want anything because you know your needs will be met. You feel fulfilled and at peace with where you are in life. You love for the sake of loving. You create for the sake of creation, and you live for the sharing of it all. Joy, sorrow, light, dark, birth, death, order, mess, mystical, mundane. This is a life of true service. Being present without conditions, yet brimming with inspired creativity and extraordinary possibilities. This is the truth. of a powerful, magical life, and the way here is in your sights. Be mindful now of the stories you tell about yourself and others. Make sure those stories embrace and have space for the true abundance the universe has for you. When you decide to finally let go of stories of limitation, you may discover another path even better than the one you've been holding on to. Can you let go of all your attachments, desires, and most cherished dreams and let them be in the care of spirit? When you choose to do this without reservation, the magic will begin. Get ready. Beautiful people, this just goes through and just confirms what this whole tarot spread just said. You know, don't allow those negative thoughts to get in your way. Those stories you keep telling yourself that says, you know, you're not good enough, you'll never be, you'll never do. Free yourself from those chains and write a new story. You are the author and creator of your life. You know, it's not final until that ink is dry. And even if the ink is dry, you know, well, there's a such thing as whiteout. So use the whiteout and start over again. There's nothing wrong with starting over again. And though it can be scary, I get, but it's still worth the risk. You always hear me say, I never said life would be easy. I only said it's worth it. And it very much is worth it. It's worth living and finding out. But you can't find out if you don't take a risk or take a chance. And the next one is the animal elders. The elder Heron practice patience. And it says, in this fast-paced world, we are conditioned to receive what we want instantly. To delay gratification can be a challenge. And it gently stands at your side to bring this medicine to you. Regal and patient, the elder stands quietly on long, thin legs, waiting for that next fish to swim by. They often remain still for long periods, blending in with the landscape. This elder is here to remind you that there is profound wisdom in practicing patience. It knows when to stick their long neck out and strike to hunt their food, and they know when to stand silently in the reeds. With an inherent trust in their knowing and heart, they follow their unique self-guidance, teaching us to do the same. You are asked to return to what you know to be true and release the outside noise and opinions of those who surround you. Sometimes this path can seem like it moves at a slower pace, as you are asked to trust the flow of life and the inner stirrings of your soul. Patience is indeed a virtue at this time, and you will soon see that listening to your wise inner voice brings immense joy and breathtaking beauty when you finally decide to spread your wide wings and soar. It's a magnificent sight to see this elder bird finally take flight with a fish caught in their beak, a journey that will be yours when you commit to patience and quiet listening. So just be patient, beautiful people. Patience is a virtue, and I get it's hard to be patient when you want something so damn bad and you want it now. But you know, good things come to those who wait. And yeah, it also means that you got to take action to kind of help hurry it along some. That's true too. And I'm not going to sit here and tell you it's not, okay? But still have some patience. And, you know, it may not happen overnight, but with enough time, with enough determination and being committed to it, it will happen. And it will happen when exactly the right time it's meant to happen in divine timing, when the universe says you're right and ready for it. Okay, the last one is raise your vibration. And this one says, high vibes heal the world. You are an incredible healer. The steps you are taking toward positivity and mastery aren't just healing you. They are healing the world. You are one with the world, one with life itself. What you do on the inside is what you are sharing with the outside. Just by being kind and loving toward yourself, you are living with higher purpose. It's a message to keep on going. Sometimes you question if you are doing enough or making a difference. And today the universe wants you to know you are. Didn't you set out on this path because you wanted to be a more positive person? Maybe a better partner, family member, or colleague? That in itself was a noble aim that has made a difference. Now you are sending out a tidal wave of love that is reaching far and wide across the grid of the universe. You are an angel on earth, making a difference to your own life and inevitably making a difference to the world. Your very presence is a blessing. And beautiful people, it's so true. You're a blessing. And you need to know that. No matter what, anybody's told you from, a young child on, if they told you differently, I'm sorry. I want you to know that you're a blessing to this world. And by you being here, you're a blessing to my life too. You know, we get, certain people who just misery, loves company, and they just, have to lash out on others because they don't feel good about themselves. Okay, but that does not put a label on who you are. That only projects who they are, and they're just projecting their emotions onto you. But you're a beautiful being. You're meant to be here. Okay, there's a reason you are here. And maybe some of y'all understand and know what that purpose and what that reason is. Maybe some of y'all are still searching for that answer. But either way, I'm telling you, you are a beautiful blessing. Don't ever allow anyone else to tell you you're not, because you very much are. And if nobody's told you that today, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that not everybody can be, in that moment of gratitude and appreciate the people that are in their lives, that come into our lives, that bring us that joy, that happiness, that peace and harmony. But above all else, beautiful people, be that beautiful blessing to yourself. Because when you are that beautiful blessing to yourself, that in itself, that power goes and radiates and it reflects outward into the world. And that has a magic in itself, a beautiful magic, a positivity and love and hope, which, this world is still missing so much of. So be that big light of hope and that blessing. And then for the angel activation card I pulled for y'all, this is the light beams. And it says energetic shifts. This is a time of healing and change. Old energies are being released from your world. This isn't a call to discard traditions, but to reflect on what you have learned and how you can grow. You are being called to be open and aware of new information that is being revealed to you, for it is pivotal for the next phase of your journey. And the affirmation is, I create space for learning anew. I create space for learning anew. So create that space. Build that energetic shift. Again, be that blessing to others. And in turn, someone will come in and bless you too. And that's what I have for y'all beautiful people. For the general collective reading. So again, that was a general collective reading. Take what resonated there and leave behind the rest for someone else. And if it didn't resonate, beautiful people, I don't feel like y'all didn't hear this by accident. It means there's something here that y'all were meant to hear. Maybe it doesn't make sense to you right now, or maybe it's meant for you down the road. All right, beautiful people, let me say hi to y'all. Let's put the rest of these cards up. Hi, Judith. How you doing, beautiful? Happy birthday, girlfriend. I was thinking about you yesterday. I hope you had a wonderful birthday. Or actually, it was Monday, wasn't it, Judith? Already got my days all confused now. Hi, Scott. How you doing, baby? Hi, Alejandro. Hi, Bonnie. Hi, Alex. Hello, Scott. Hi, Freedom Firefighter. What, someone get you upset, baby? What's going on? Hello, Tarzan from France. How you doing, honey? Your daughter has morning sickness. Oh, wow. So she's pregnant, beautiful. Hi, lucky lady. It's going good. Hi, Airy Channel. Hi, Henry. Okay. Oh, Airy Channel. I get my cars from many different places. You would just have to search for them, honey. Hi, Gianna Forever. Hi, Bob. How you doing, baby? Hi, Sue. Hi, Andre. Curly Tails, if you want a reading from me, it's $30 US, sweetheart. How am I so beautiful? Well, thank you, sweetheart. I don't know, I guess you're gonna have to thank my parents and God for that. No, you're so sweet. Oh my goodness. Hello, Antonio. How you doing? Ooh, they going off to Turks and Caicos. Nice. That will be one heck of a bloody vacation. I wish I was in their suitcase. That's awesome to hear. Alright, let me look at something. Empathy. Haggling the truth. Uh-oh, Judith. Am I not gonna like this, girlfriend? Something tells me I kind of already think I know why. But, oh boy. It's 82. Hey, at least it's warm there. I've been over here freezing. No, I'm not seeing it here. Would I ever jump out of an airplane with a parachute? Yes, I would. I'm not crazy. I always wanted to go skydiving. Hi, Curtis. How you doing? Hi, Malcolm. How you doing, baby? My hair looks very young. Curtis, what does that mean? What does my hair look young mean? I don't know what you expect my hair to look like. I'm not old. I mean, I'm not a spring chicken, but my hair looks very young. Can somebody clarify what that's supposed to mean? Like teen hair? Yeah, baby, but I still understand what does that mean? Like, why? Because my hair isn't dyed? Is that what you mean? I, J- Judith, beautiful. If it's what I think it is, I mean, mm, send me the email, girlfriend, because I want to read it. I'll be more than happy to read it. Greetings, Diana. How you doing, beautiful? I mean, thank you, Curtis. I'm just confused, baby. I'm just trying to make sense of your what that means. That's all. I have beautiful, healthy hair is what you mean. Well, thank you. Um, I can thank my I guess my genetics on that. And because I wasn't, I didn't get foolish and go and diet or permit or do anything crazy like that with it. So I guess I would hope it would still look halfway decent. Now, if I started dyeing it, then I could see it going like down the tubes. But 'cause unfortunately, when you dye your hair, it starts to break it apart and becomes damaged that way. I'm better than a spring chicken. Well, thank you, honey. I mean, Judith, it still blows my mind that I'm gonna be 44 next week because I don't feel like it, and I don't, my mind, I still feel like I'm in my 20s, so it's pretty funny. I have beautiful, healthy hair, is what he meant. Gotcha, Marty. Yeah, I believe that's what he meant. It's just a weird, exactly, Bonnie. It's a weird way of stating it. That's why I'm kind of like, huh? Do you believe the good news, spirits? You would have to fill me in on what the good news is. Eddie, hi, baby. I'm gravy. You know me. If I'm here, I'm gravy, baby. How you doing? I was talking to my mama. Oh, no, Judith. No, no, no. Oh, Lord. Oh, my goodness. I'm sorry. I hope it's, yeah. Yeah, I want to hear all about it. Well, that's just, mm, yeah, me and him will be having a chat if it's what I think it is. That's not cool. I mean, mm, I just want to understand, why do guys go that route? I mean, I just want to understand why they think that's supposed to impress a woman. Like, being a gentleman is not, like, what is that? Just too old fashioned, outdated? I don't get it. You shaved off all your hair for your new life, and now you're going to get a brand new grandbaby? Oh, Bonnie, that's beautiful, honey. Congratulations. I know, Judith. And I love you for that, honey, because I swear your energy don't feel like you could be, old enough to be my mama. Your energy feels so much younger, like more like around my age, so. Oh, Lord. Hi, Golden Egg. Hi, Richard from Great Britain. Hi, Luce. How you doing? Golden Egg, I agree with you. Old fashioned is good. It just seems like I don't know why. Many guys seem to have forgotten what that means. Because I like an old fashioned gentleman myself, but I don't know. Even some of them are getting a little far reaching, we'll say. Getting ready for the snowstorm. Oh no, Luce. I'm sorry. I feel for you. Keep it where you're at, baby. Don't send it here, please. Bonnie, I mean, manners are a must. Respect is a must with me. If you don't have manners and respect, you won't get nowhere started with me. Aloha, Kina More. How you doing, baby? Hey, Bonnie. She was a beautiful woman, too. Yeah, I believe that, Judith, because, yeah, he doesn't want me to, yeah. Judith, so please tell me you gave him a piece of your mind, right? I hope you did. Me knowing you, you did. You fired one right back at him, in fact. He wouldn't dare send that to me. No, Golden Egg, that's so beautiful, honey. I love hearing that. Oh, Malcolm, you could rewind the stream, baby. I always have one at the beginning of every stream I do. Well, I'm sending healing, love, and light and comfort to you, Golden Egg. I know it's hard to be without someone you love and care about. And I'm not going to pretend like I know what it's like to lose a significant other. But, you know, my heart still breaks for you, sweetheart. You love the snow, Luce. I can only handle so much snow. Like, I'm a mermaid. I'm supposed to be in the tropics. My fin will ice up in the snow. That's cool, Luce. And where is it that you live, Luce? Oh, Golden Egg. You know what? I'm originally from California myself, sweetheart. No, I'm not an ice mate. Like I said, I can handle the snow to a certain degree, but no. Oh, honey, it's just been, I mean, Diane, it's just been a quiet day. I mean, I was trying to catch up on my sleep. Keyword, I was trying. And I had some decks I had to cleanse and go through. And so yesterday I slept a little bit more. But Monday, yeah, I got some sleep Monday too. But I had a bunch of decks I still had to go through. And I've still been trying to get back in my office to organize it. I have a big bookshelf that's over here, but I haven't moved it yet because it's blocking my window, at least most of my window. Because I don't have any blinds up there yet. So it's kind of like to help keep from people looking in and all that good stuff. But then I have my other bookshelf. That's a small one that's over there. So, so I can get the rest of my um, decks organized and all lined up. Yeah, Diana. I need some sleep. You see, I'm that type person. I can go through and I can wear my body down. I mean, I could stay up and because I get stubborn, and I do this to where like if I get off of here, let's just say I get off here at 4 o'clock in the morning Eastern time, I can still stay up till noon, 1 o'clock in the afternoon my time before I finally say okay, it's time to go to bed. But I'm up during that morning doing something else. Whether I'm working, doing private personal readings that don't get streamed on YouTube, or doing something else, answering emails and so forth. So I'll go through and do that and then go crawl in bed and sleep maybe 5, 6 hours and then come in here and start the stream and do it all over again. Oh yeah. Western South Dakota. I've never been up there, baby. I hear it's beautiful. One of these days I will. So how about you, Diana? Anything good going on in your world? What's racist? What, California? Is that what you're talking about, Golden Egg? Because if you think California's racist, girlfriend, it ain't nothing like where I'm at. And I'm in Georgia. That's the heart of where all that is from. My Olin Mills picture. Warren Curry. I have no idea what you're talking about. I don't have no Olin Mills picture. Okay. Yeah, I got it. Thank you. Thank you, honey. Appreciate you. Oh, you're talking about my family portrait back there? Well, thank you for thinking it's a Olin Mills picture, but believe it or not, that's from I believe Kmart. It's either Kmart or JC Penney's, one of them. So thank you. That's from when I was a child. That's me, my mom, and my 3 siblings. Hello, Peaches Jones from Fort Worth, Texas. How you doing, sweetheart? Oh, Florida? Really? Florida's like that? I never would have taken Florida being that way, honey. That's kind of wild. I would think people would be more. I mean, the parts of Florida I've been in now, I mean, maybe that's why. But like in the I guess Orlando, all the way down to like Sarasota area, I didn't experience really that. So I'm kind of I'm thrown, but it's not to say it doesn't exist, beautiful. I just didn't encounter it. But now let me tell you something. Here, when I first moved here from California, it was a whole different ball of wax than what it is now. And um I got used to it though because I'm half white, in case you don't know. I'm mixed. I'm Japanese, Hawaiian, English, Irish, and Scandinavian. So my mother's white. She was a dirty blonde and fair skin. And my dad's the one who I look just alike. And so when I was growing up and my mom would come pick me up from school when I was little, she said I used to bawl in tears every day because the kids at school were so cruel. They didn't believe she was my mother. They thought she was everything except for my biological mother. And so it upset me. Thank God I don't remember that. But that's what she told me. And when we moved here, I was in the 5th grade. I was 10 years old. and it was predominantly white, that's fine. Um, and I noticed more and more people would look at me and like stare at me because obviously if you put my mama and my baby brother who's blonde hair, blue eyes, and then my stepfather, who was my second dad to me, he was dirty blonde with blue eyes. I stand out, with them, right? And people would just sit there and stare at me. And it's like, and I remember I would look at my grandma, because sometimes my grandma was there, or my mom, and I'd be like, what are they staring at? Why are they, because I could tell they're staring at me. And back then, I was still naive. And I didn't realize exactly why they were staring. And then, it was probably within a year or two after I came to understand it. Back then, my family was still trying to shelter me. And they were like, oh, they're just staring at you because you're beautiful. Yeah, okay. I wasn't believing none of that. But I was gonna sit there and, have that conversation with my parents, and obviously they weren't ready to have it with me either. So it would take me a couple of years later for me to come to understand how different Georgia was from California, night and day, back then. And it's not that I really came across, people who were racist, but I've heard other people talk about it on both sides, and it's, and unfortunately, I even came home one night or one afternoon. My daddy was home. He was watching TV, and he was watching the news, and I just heard him yelling at the TV. And he said, "You GD," and then he said the N word, and I'm like, "What?" And I could not believe my ears. And I looked at my mom and said, "Mom," I said, what did he just say?" And I realized what he said. And, my mom had to pull me aside. He was like, he was raised differently. I don't care. You know, I didn't like what he said. I had a huge problem with it. And then it reached the point that I was even told when I started, got into my teen, um, where I was able to have a boyfriend, that I couldn't date anyone outside of my race. That's what my daddy flat out told me. And he told me, in fact, specifically, if I were brought home an African American guy, I was in deep trouble. And it's like, what? He wouldn't accept it. He wouldn't allow it. And I remember I just looked at him, I'm like, and I looked at my mom and said, what? Mama, you didn't raise me that way. We weren't raised, we have friends that are from all over the world. Like, what? And, my mom was like, just let it go. So I had asked my dad, I said, so, okay, so who can I date? Pretty much within my race, is what he told me. And that's the only that's the only thing they would allow. But my mama, she understood where I was coming from too, and she wasn't that way. She didn't believe that way. So, I did have other boyfriends that weren't, white, and they weren't Asian either. Um, it's just that mama met them, daddy never did. And that happened twice. It only happened 2 times though, but it wasn't until I got into my late teens, my early 20s, my daddy finally came around to where he was able to be able to look at people from beyond, the physical, which I was very thankful for. Um, it just so happened that one of my brother's friends that he played football with, they were black, and, but it was a nice family. And I think my father got to see the other side than what he was brought up or made to believe. So I think that helped to create, that, to where those lines it didn't matter anymore. But it wasn't easy. And I can tell you, I got into fights with my daddy too over my friends because I had a friend of mine in school um, who was mixed. She was half black, half white. And my daddy did not like her. My daddy did not allow her in our house. And me and him went, you know, we bumped heads a lot over her. And so it reached a point. Did y'all see that smoke cloud just now? I don't know if y'all saw it, if it was off camera. It was right here. And, you know, my mama, you know, she didn't have a problem with who I was friends with. In fact, my mom always told me, you know, I will never choose your friends for you. You know, it's up to you to decide. But I will tell you if I don't like them, I'll let you know. But, you know, you have to choose your own friends. So she trusted me to choose mine to her. Daddy, it was still kind of hard to convince him back then. But I eventually was able to get him to see it differently. And I think, like, you know, the boys that, you know, played ball with my brother, he got to experience it more. So he came around. So he was more accepting. I don't think I ever heard the N word out of his mouth ever again. So I was thankful for that too. But I get the racism. You know, I get how people can, you know, get caught up in all that. And I just don't allow it to take hold of my life. I don't look at people with, from their, you know, physical. You know, I don't love with my eyes. I love with my heart and my soul. You know, and have I been around other people, per se, who have had, you know, who were prejudiced and this and that? Unfortunately, yeah. I have felt it on both sides, and I just have to, you know, keep my distance from it and not allow them in my close circle. That's the best I can do. You know, the only other thing I can do is change where I live. I mean, sure, I can move now that I'm older if it really got to me, which I would. If I felt uncomfortable being here, I would move, but this is home to me. I mean, I love my home state and I miss California like crazy. And, you know, one day I will move back there to California because it's just where I was born and where most of my family still live. But I still consider Georgia home too. So I hate that, you know, you've come across it though, that you've experienced, especially down there in Florida, because I never ever would have thought that. I always was under the impression that Florida was more like California. But you know, I don't live there, so maybe I only went to the areas where it seemed more diverse, and maybe other areas it's not as diverse. You weren't allowed to date. Hi, Barbie. How you doing, sweetheart? Hi, Bill Michaels. Hi, beautiful Recca Rex. You hate the bugs in Georgia? Yeah, the bugs do get bad. You're right. Why do you believe Cali is ruined, KJ? I don't believe it's ruined. I mean, sure, it has its problems, but that's true for many states. My family is still happy there. Oops. Hello, Robert. Thank you, baby. Black is one of my favorite colors. I was going to wear another color, but yeah, I just felt like wearing black instead. Well, KJ, you know, I respect other people's political views. I don't claim one. I'm an independent, so I have family on both who are both either Republican or Democratic. I'm independent. I'm neutral. Hi, Tanya. I'm good. Thank you for asking, beautiful. How you doing? I mean, Scott, there's a lot of shifts going around. Um, one of my mods could probably get into this more than I can. Um, about how the planets have gone into alignment with each other, which creates its own energy shifts. It depends on how much you want to go into astrology. Excuse me. like you think of like, you know how the moon, the phases of the moon, um, change, you know, the water, like the ocean, higher, you know, tide and all that. Think of it in that terms. So when, you know, certain things go into alignment or shift, then yeah, it's going to change the energy all around you. But I don't know. I'm not, because I'm an empath, I take on energies no matter what. And I'm also clairsentient, so I feel both the energies and also feel other people's emotions. And that's a battle in itself. Sometimes to handle, it can be overwhelming, which is also why it can be very, you know, draining for me when I read for people because I'm tapping into their own energy. And depending on what people are going through, depends on how much energy I have to um, spend to read them. And sometimes that energy can be very heavy. So, and that'll, you know, fatigue me quicker. Um, I still believe, you know, I don't go around blaming other things for why things may not be going necessarily right in my life per se. You know, I'm still, you know, in charge of my life. You know, how things turn out. It's up to me to decide that. I don't go around blaming it on other things or looking for a reason why, you know, it did happen this way or that way. If anything, I always look to the universe and the heavens and try to come to the understanding that this is something I signed up for. That what I'm going through, especially if it's a trying time, if it's a, you know, a challenge, an obstacle and hardship, that I signed up to go through this for a reason. That there was something I was meant to learn in order for me to grow, you know, to help me down the road later in life or in my next life, if you believe in reincarnation. So it's going to, I think, depend greatly on your personal beliefs and how you view things. Oh, yeah. Hi, 420. How you doing, baby? Well, you know what, KJ? I understand you have your own beliefs, and baby, I'm not going to sit here and judge you for them, okay? We just don't have politics in this stream. We don't talk about that. Everyone's entitled to believe what they believe and think how they feel. I mean, after all, you know, in the United States, it's a free country, so we're free to choose and decide for ourselves. That's why, you know, you vote, right? And that's all you can do. But I still love my home state. Oh, well, I'm glad you got your flu shot, Barbie. I've been meaning to get mine and never got mine. Hey, Tanya. It's okay, beautiful, as long as you're learning and growing. I'm still learning. Hi, Kimberly. Well, thank you, sweetheart. Hello, Lordy. How you doing, honey? Teddy looks tired. Probably because I moved him out of the way earlier. Yeah, Judith says there is. Yeah, plants are beautiful. I love having green plants, but of course for me, if you put any plants in my house, 9 times out of 10, they're not going to survive. Outside, they will. In my house, they won't. I'm just a dude. I'm good, baby. Thank you for asking. How you doing? That's good to hear. Yes, God, it just depends on how deep you want to go, baby. Just understand me. When it comes to astrology, that's like a life. You have to be a student for life in order to truly understand and appreciate it for all that it is. And it can be confusing at times. So it's something you need to take your time with. But it's a good thing to learn about. Yeah, I want to learn numerology. That's one thing I still want to learn more about. I just got to make the time. Find a mm, some kind of class or course or something to take so I can learn more about it, to understand it. Murder mitten. Baby, that's my coffee. I need my Red Bull. Because if not, I'll be falling asleep on y'all in like an hour. Hey, Frank. How you doing, baby? I think I got a regular one in the fridge. And I'm still bloody cold. Monsters aren't working for you tonight? I'm sorry, baby. I know the feeling. I used to drink Monsters. And for whatever reason, they feel like they stopped working for me too. But Red Bulls, I don't have no problem with them, thank God. Knock on wood. Amen, Judith. You're exactly right, honey. You just had some hot chocolate, 420. Where's mine, baby? It's cold. Oh, thank you, the Frank. You're so tired tonight. I'm going to keep you up. Well, good night, Mitts. Sweet dreams to you, honey. Darn it, 420. You better have me some hot chocolate on my birthday, baby. Y'all asked me to come on here for my birthday, so I decided I will. I'll spend a few hours with y'all that night. You leaving already, the Frank? Monday, March 10th. All right, baby. Well, you have a good day tomorrow. Sweet dreams to you. Blistering cold. Judith, I mean, I got so many questions for you, sweetheart, but... Yeah, I'll be 21 again. Murder mitten. Let's see, how did Eternal Light put it? I'll be 21 with 23 years of experience added to it. You better take me out for my birthday or you might have to. Okay, baby. Thank you, Henry. Nope, ain't nothing wrong with that at all. Oops. No, I'm in Georgia, Murder Mitten. I know I sound like, to some, I sound like I'm from Texas because I have that southern twang, but no, I'm in Georgia. Yeah, it would be an expensive date, but I'm worth it, baby. I'm happy tonight. Aren't I happy every night, Henry? You know, I don't even have Netflix. I don't even watch TV. Murder Mitten. I don't watch TV. Like, my TV is YouTube. A little bit that I look at a screen. That's about it. Hi, Gina. How you doing, beautiful? Hi, Valencia. How you doing, beautiful? Anime for the win. I don't watch no anime either. Netflix. Baby. Yeah, uh-huh. You'd have to be a gentleman with me, baby. What are you making tomorrow? Oh, Tanya, you're so sweet. Tanya, I actually have Zelle and Venmo too, honey. They unfortunately Cash App closed my account and they won't reinstate it. And I haven't had a chance to even go seeing if I can get a number changed so I can get a new number and get a new account open. But I do have the Zelle and Venmo too. Thank you, Henry. No, thank you, Gina. Black's always been one of my colors. No, Murder, I still haven't had a chance to even think about that, baby. I rarely go up to the gas station, and if I do, I'm not going inside. I normally pay at the pump and get in my car and leave. So, I have to write myself a note tomorrow because I'll have to get gas tomorrow because I have to go pick up the other car. Ravioli. Yummy, Gina. What kind of ravioli, honey? You know what? That reminds me, y'all. I was thinking about that earlier. There's a couple restaurants here that you get to eat free on your actual birthday. And I haven't been to them in a couple of years. Tanya, I haven't made any yet, sweetheart. I'm going to stream that night, though. I'll be here Monday night. I'll come on here and spend some time with y'all. That day, I might just sleep part of the day and say whatever I plan on doing on Tuesday if I go out and do anything else. But if anything, I'd probably go out to one of those restaurants where I get to eat free. Because you have to do it on your actual birthday or it doesn't count. They won't accept it any other day. So when you go to the restaurant, you have to show them your driver's license to prove it's your actual birthday. That's the best ones, no plates. Oh, Gina, I wish I had a Baskin Robbins here. I missed that. I miss their ice cream. That's one thing I do miss in California. Baskin Robbins. Let's see, I can go down the list. Baskin Robbins, In-N-Out Burger, Jack in the Box, Del Taco, Wind Shells, Donuts. Oh, what is that name of that restaurant? Coco's. Marie Callender's is another one. Fuddruckers. What else? And most of that's all junk food. Hi, Bruce. Yes, I'm gravy, sweetheart. Thank you for asking. How you doing? Yes, 420. That's one of the places I was thinking of. But you can go there any time of day, baby, on your birthday, and you'll get it. They give you the Grand Slam, I think it's what it is. So, but you have to go on your birthday. No, honey, we don't have one here in Georgia. I love In-N-Out Burger. That's one of the first things I have to get when I come home to visit. Yes, In-N-Out. Gotta go to In-N-Out when I come home. That's a must. Hi, Tim and Miranda. How you doing, sweetheart? And it's Miranda, right? Because Tim's probably sleeping. I have Dunkin' Donuts here. Yeah, Sizzler's another one, Gina. And Miranda, I'm doing paid reading, sweetheart, if you want a reading. Yes, I do. I do remember those TV dinners. What is that one restaurant called that was it Frisch's Big Boys, I think it's called. That's another one I always like going to. Well, you know, I did, baby. I told you I would. Oh, thank God, Judith. Hi, Tim. How you doing, sweetheart? I'm sorry, Marina told me last time you were asleep, so I just assumed you were asleep. Sorry. Yeah, I have Provino's here, and that's the other restaurant I was thinking of, Tanya. For you go in there and you have to go there on the day of your birthday to get a free meal up to a certain dollar amount. So, if anything, that's probably what I would choose. Yeah, that big boy, the one that has the big giant statue where he's holding like a a serving tray, and he has, was it checker print red and white pants or something, I think it is. Hi, Vicky. How you doing, beautiful? Yeah, he was funny, baby. I saw that. That was too cute. I like Cracker Barrel too. You know what? I heard they're closing. I heard they're shutting down a lot of their restaurants. I don't know if it's true or not, but that's what I've heard. I don't know what Nations is, Scott. A House of Prime Rib. Gina, that sounds familiar, but I'm not placing it. Mm-hmm. Hi, Lone Wolf. How you doing, beautiful soul? He looks like a sweet baby. Murder. He does look like it. He's a very sweet boy. No, Queen, I'm in Georgia. Hi, Rich. How you doing, baby? 420, I love Chinese food. No, Queen, I'm in Georgia. My accent is from Georgia. Oh, yeah, Gina. You know what? That's what was good, or I thought would be good about that expensive restaurant until I went there, and I was bummed. There's I'm sure y'all have heard of Fugo de Chow's. I'm sure there's some of them around, if y'all live in the United States. Um, my stepdaughter loves that place. Loves that place. If she can have a pick of where she can go eat, if she could eat there every week, she would, okay? And it's good for people because of like the buffet, because it could be all you can eat. And I heard all these great stories about, they come around and they cut all these different meats. You get to try and you can eat as much of it as you want. And then you have the option to get their salad bar too. And, and I'm just thinking, man, all the filet mignon I can eat, that's all I want. So we go there, $75 a person. And I was not impressed. I was not impressed at all. I was disappointed. And um now I'll say the salad bar was good, but as far as the meats, I was not impressed, and I never got any filet that day. It seemed like every single time we looked around for whoever had the filet mignon, they never came towards our way. So I was bummed. You'll sleep in your car on the streets. Is that right? Hi, Steph Richard. How you doing, baby? Yeah, baby, but I didn't get any of that there. I don't even think they had that. Lone Wolf, isn't that true, sweetheart? It really is. You're right about that. I mean, yes, Marty, you're right about that too. My birthday is Monday, the 10th. But Stiff Richard, there's only certain restaurants that serve it, I've noticed. And they tend to be more of the higher end restaurants. Yeah, almost. I'll be on here Monday night for my birthday, Stiff Richard. Hey, Murder, she was smart, wasn't she? I'm a Pisces. It's Pisces season right now. Thank you, Lone Wolf. You're an Aquarius. So your birthday was when? Back in February or January? You weren't impressed, Judith? I think it depends on where you go and who makes it. Okay. The 16th. What day was that on this year? Yes, it is. It's a season of the mermaids and mermen. Oh, December 24th. You're Christmas Eve, baby. Ha ha ha. You're funny, Murder. Capricorn, that's one of my favorite signs, though. I mean, I love all the signs. Golden egg, I'm 3 signs too. Well, we all are. I'm a Pisces sun, a Taurus moon, and an Aries rising. What do I want for my birthday? Hello, Tico. Hi, Richard. Andrew, how you doing, baby? Oh, Judith, right now, girlfriend, to be honest, I just need some money, girlfriend, because my stupid... I had to go drop that rental car off yesterday, and it was almost $1,500. And that don't count what I still got to pay the mechanic to replace transmission in the other car. And I'm supposed to go pick it up tomorrow. Hi, Tico. Well, thank you, sweetheart. I appreciate you. So I was not happy when I went and dropped that rental car off. And I saw the bill. It's like, oh, you've got to be kidding me. And granted, I had it for a month. Because I did not think it would take them a month to get a transmission and put it in that car. I should have just left it up where it was at originally. So they could have had the car done much sooner. I mean, would I had saved anything from it? A hard time. That's probably about it. Oh my gosh. I mean, murder, I understand, baby. It was crazy. Oh, hey, baby, but you don't want to hear about the whole ordeal that happened when you talk about even like you said something about plumbing. Yeah, I had to replace the water pump in mine too, and it went out twice already, and it shouldn't have. Even the dealership told me it shouldn't have. Well, why did it go out again? Like, it's not like my cars have a lot of miles on them. In fact, my car just hit 125,000 miles yesterday. In fact, it's sitting at 125, 121 to be exact right now. Oh, I'm sorry, Tico. Hi, Paulino. How you doing, beautiful soul? Oh, 420, you're not lying, baby. Them plumbers will take you for a ride, too. Judith, I'm glad you did, honey. Hi, Mark. Thank you, baby. Hi, Sandy. Thank you, baby. Y'all gonna make me blush and turn bright pink and red. Oh, so yeah, I could not believe it. And so talk about you talk about a plumber want to take somebody for a ride. When before I had sold my old house, after he had broke his back, he couldn't like do it much of the handiwork around the house. And our downstairs toilet was in need of repair. And we had the kit to repair it, but just needed to get on the floor and, do it. Well, it's just a half bathroom. So, I mean, there's really no room. It's like enough for you to walk in there, sit down to use the toilet, and there's a sink, and that's it, right? So, there's really no room for you to fit in there, especially a big person. So, um, we let the bathroom go. It wasn't a priority. We had the upstairs. We had two other bathrooms we could use. So, well, we were having company coming from out of state to visit. And it was kind of like a last minute thing, pretty much a couple of days. And I still had the upstairs house to clean. And I was going to be rushed for time to be able to get it all done just in time. And in case I didn't, and so they wouldn't have to hassle going up the stairs. We decided we'd call a plumber to fix the toilet downstairs, right? We didn't think it would cost a lot because we had the kit to fix the toilet. Plumber comes over there and tells us it was going to be like $650. I said, what? I said, no, 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 no. I said, let me tell you something. I said, for $650, knowing I got the kit already, I know what the problem is. I'll get down there and fix it myself. And that's exactly what I told him too. And I think he was kind of shocked that I would say that because he probably looked at me like, no, she's too prissy. She ain't going to get her hands dirty. It's not, yeah. Yeah, don't judge a book by its cover. So he finally came down, and I think it came out to about 300, 250, $300. So I pretty much cut it in half. Just by me being strong and saying, no, I'll do it my damn self then. Get out of the way kind of thing. But that's pretty sad that you have to do that. It's just, I don't understand. Chico, why do you feel like every single time you compliment a woman, you get in trouble, baby? Yeah, I guess it depends on what you say, baby. That's crazy, Bob. Thank you, Sandy. I wasn't playing with that guy. He was not about taking me for a ride. You know what, 420, that wouldn't surprise me either. My godfather owned his own plumbing company, which I know was part of a franchise. And you're familiar with it, 420, because you live out there. Rotor Rooter. He owned part of that company around LA County, but it was like in my area, Pasadena, Monrovia, Pomona, Arcadia type area. That's where he was at. No, baby, I don't play. You're right about that. I mean, Bob, you know what, baby? I don't blame him. I mean, even though that's a lot of technical work, as far as, I mean, no, I'm not going to say that either. Because even in IT, it can still be hands-on. But a lot of the IT jobs, I mean, those are the ones that are in most demand. And it seems like they will always be the ones that will always be in need of jobs, just like the medical field will be. Wow, it's midnight already. So, yeah, I'll wait and see how Monday turns out. Watch me, I'll sleep half the day on Monday. I won't even go anywhere. I'll wake up and get showered and come on here. That's probably what I'll do Monday. I think it all depends on what time I get off here Sunday night. I know, Gina. It's pretty much right at midnight here, girlfriend. Oh, Sandy, that's beautiful, baby. Shoot, 420. I'm not to be in California, baby. And I could tell you, yesterday, especially last night, it rained cats and dogs here. If I didn't know better, I would have thought there was a tropical storm out there. Even though I don't get tropical storms here in Georgia unless it's like a tropical depression. But it rained cats and dogs last night. And then today, it's been windy all day long. I think Gina's in San Francisco. I think that's what she told me. And that's true for 20. Y'all definitely do need the rain still. Well, Sandy, that's a change. If y'all are in the 30s, I can handle the 30s because I think that's about what it is here right now. Excuse me. Oh, Bob, y'all got a cyclone down there? Oh, yeah, because it's like y'all summer right now, isn't it? Baby, I'll take the 30s. As long as it ain't snowing, baby. As long as it doesn't snow, we don't have any ice, and I'd prefer it not to be raining. I can handle the 30s. As long as I got some clothes I can put on. That's neat, Gina. I've never been to San Francisco. At least not from memory. I don't remember ever being there. Okay. Well, at least y'all, we reached what, 50s? Close to 50s Fahrenheit. That's better than what I've been getting here, Bob. But we're still in winter. 22 all night. Too hot. Wow. Hi, Camille. Ooh, my back just popped. Hi, Juanita. How you doing, beautiful soul? You know, I was talking to my mama earlier, y'all, since y'all are here. Um, my mama got a nickname for this deck. She calls it the B deck. I say, yeah, mama, that's true. And I just saw a spirit orb. That's her right there. if someone was in my area, do I do in-person readings? I mean, Paulino, I guess I would consider it. Yeah, I could do it. But when I do readings, like when I do private readings that's not on YouTube, it's no different than what it is right now. You just get me on the other side. You don't get, an audience that's able to watch and listen to everything. So I do a video like I do here, but it's live. I don't do like phone readings, like, I don't just pick up phone and like, oh, here's your cards. It's no different than how you see me right now. So, does someone really need to come see me in person to get a reading? No, baby, if that's what you're asking me. Because the private one-on-one readings is by video chat. Like, think of like FaceTime, WhatsApp, that kind of thing. Crap. All right, Judith. You too, sweetheart. Sweet dreams to ya. You're welcome, Paulino. Yes, Sandy. It is. It's definitely the spirits. Like I said, I saw that spirit orb. I'll be right back, y'all. I gotta use the bathroom and get me another drink. go grab my other sweater too. That would be cool to see a kangaroo. Alright, I think I saw something. Let me see. Okay, Sandy. Oh, is anything gonna happen on my birthday on the 22nd? I don't know, baby. Let's see. You're right on the cusp, baby. You're like a Pisces and Aries in one. I bet you got some Pisces traits, Sandy, you're unaware of, baby. Let's see what Spirit has to say. Yes, I'm back, sweetheart. I had to go find me a sweater because Spirit keeps making me cold. That's what Spirit does to me sometimes, let me know they're coming in and out of my energy. Sometimes is another way for them to let me know they're ready to work. Your dad always told you you have a face for radio? Well, baby, I can't see your face. You know, I see your little picture, but even with my perfect vision, baby, it's too small for me to try and make out. You'd have to send it to me, baby. And I believe you're a handsome gentleman, though, Sandy. Whatever, 420. Whatever. All right, let me see. Let's see what's going to happen on your birthday, baby. All right. My laughing is healing. Oh, I'm glad it's healing for you, sweetheart. Hey, we can have some fun in here, trust me. Sometimes it can get pretty serious, but sometimes we can have some fun and laugh too. I got some funny cards, so sometimes when I gotta raise the vibration, I pull them out just for that. And then sometimes we have comedy hour because we start making fun of all the trolls that come in here. Like Mr. 3 inches. All right. Oops. That's a good balance. Oh, I'm glad. Yeah, that name is always funny, 420. You're right. Gotta have the trolls that want to come here and press me with some 3 inches. And his toothless cousin. Okay, Sandy. Sounds good, baby. I got another Oracle deck today, but I'm going to have to learn it. I think it's more involved than I thought it was going to be. Let's see. Name spirit. Alright. Well, just keep throwing cards at me, why don't you? Have fun, baby. And dream. Are you talking to me, Lone Wolf? Express your feelings and dream. Oh, welcome back, Juanita and Barbie. Hi, Jason, Ghost Hunter. How you doing, baby? Thank you for dropping in. Right, spirit. Baby, you talking to somebody new? You're welcome, Juanita. I'm Gravy Jason. Thank you for asking. I mean, this can be someone else too, like your child. Let's see. I'm going to pull some other cards for that. That's what I want to know first. Spirit, show me. Before I open my mouth. Huh. Well then. All right, Spirit. Well. I always love it when I get jumpers. It's always like that one thing, like where I feel like Spirit's just throwing the cards at me. It's like, here's your freaking card, now shut up. That's how I feel sometimes, especially the way they come out. Like they're being tossed at me. All right. Let me pull these clarifiers now. I just so happen to have the Lovers on the bottom of this deck. Well, baby, I think love might be finding you. I don't think it's from your past, though, baby. Got any plans to go out, baby? If you don't, I suggest you make them. Even getting together with your baby. Go out to dinner or something. Go out to like a You know, one of the things I used to love doing on my birthday, I love stand-up comedy. So I always loved going to my favorite restaurant and then going to the comedy club that was down the street from it. Have all the different stand-up comedians coming through there. Talk about some laughs. I love it because they have a way of like giving you the truth but making it funny. You know, to where it's like, you know, because it's, you know, it's like there's truth in it and you understand it. And the way they, you know, present it to you makes it even funny in that way. Like it's a bitter pill in a sense sometimes to go down easier that way, if that makes any sense. Tax insurance, we're not talking no gambling here. You're in the wrong stream. Yeah, I think so. Tax, you know, the divine has a message just for you. It just so happened to pop out of nowhere. Here's your card for the night, Tax. I still can't keep a straight face. Sorry, y'all. I'm being a little spicy tonight. Yep, the spirit spoke loud and clear. All right, Spirit, verify these cards for me, please. And there it is again. Well, all right. Spirit. Ooh. Wow. Okay. There it comes here. Hey, Sandy. If you want to spend your day by yourself, baby, you're entitled to it. It's your day, baby, to do what you want. I got the lovers at the bottom again. I mean, this is crazy. Mm-hmm. Well, I can't question what Spirit's showing me, so let's see. Baby, are you interested in romantic love? If I pull a few cards just for my angel romance deck, if you're not, that's fine, baby. I just want to know. I mean, it... Baby, I'm being shown something else. That's why I'm asking you, because Spirit showing me someone's going to be there with you. But, alright, so I'll pull this. I just want to see, because this is throwing me off. Like I said, baby, make plans to go out. I mean, even if, okay, you spend half the day by yourself, and the other half do something fun, baby. Because Spirit wants you to have some fun, too. And I'm not saying you can't have fun by yourself, because God knows we all can. Leave it to me, we get in a lot of trouble. With me, myself, and I. Hi, Todd. I'm sorry to hear that, baby. You know, that's one-sided love. That's a hard thing to get past, baby. I just want to see Spirit show me for Sandy, please. Here, show me. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Hot and cold, hot and cold. Show me, please. For Sandy. Oh, thank you. All right, Sandy, you ready, baby? What are you talking about? What are y'all telling jokes? Crazy. All right, baby. All right, messages from Spirit Guide for you, Sandy. First one is you are here for a reason. Always remember that. And when life seems challenging at times, remember that God, divine source, has a reason for you to be being here. And part of it is to gain the knowledge and wisdom you have obtained over the years, and you're meant to gain more to help your personal growth in this life, to help people, and to also advance to the next level, like an ascension process, is what I'm picking up from this. And the next one is set your intentions, no matter what they are. Make it, make it top of mind and be clear about your intentions. I can even read this sometimes as like the magician card, the card of manifestation. So, if you have an intention of wanting to create, let's just say a product of some kind, for example, you can manifest that if you put all your time, energy, and focus into it, but be clear about what you're wanting to go after with your intentions. But with this, Spirit showing me you need to have more intentions on going out and having fun. They want you to enjoy life, kind of relax and live a little. Don't be too rigid. They want you to loosen up some and have fun with life, especially on your birthday. You're meant to enjoy it, celebrate it with people you love and care about, and or doing something that brings you, excuse me, so sorry, something that brings you hope, joy, fulfillment, inspires you. Whatever that is, have fun doing it with a smile. And the last one is learn from your mistakes, which, we all can do this. We all need to learn from our mistakes in order to improve, to change something, make adjustments where we need to make adjustments in order to move ahead with life, to not make those mistakes again. And this is something that Spirit is really challenging you to also do, to learn from them, to help them, make yourself grow and be better. Because when you learn from those mistakes, you don't feel as like it humbles you, is the word I'm looking for. It can humble you at times. And I think sometimes that can be appreciated too, to not allow us to forget that we're still human after all. We're not going to always get everything right or be perfect at everything. So, but enjoy life, have fun. And I feel like I want you to enjoy your birthday, but um, to the tarot, I'm so sorry. I'm gonna find me an energy shot after I do your reading. The first card up is the Page of Wands. And this is your recent past energy. This is what's all about an opportunity coming your way that, can bring out your creativity, something that'll bring your passion to the surface. And I get the Two of Cups with this. And this is what Spirit is showing me. Whatever this creative endeavor is or, was, I feel like it's something you've already done, like you've already agreed to, that it will be a perfect partnership, something that you will look forward to, you will get enjoyment and fulfillment out of. Um, I'm getting like the feeling it's ongoing, like it hasn't happened yet, but it will sometime down the road. But you've already agreed to this, whatever this is. And Spirit saying, it's a good thing. It'll be something that you truly appreciate. And I feel you will get a lot of fulfillment from. In your present energy, I get the Death card, which is all about letting go of the old, closing the doors, closing the chapters, starting over, turning the page. The dawn of a new day has arrived. So you got to shed away those layers, baby, that aren't serving you anymore. I feel like part of it's your security blanket, so to speak, where your defenses are up a little bit, your walls are up a little bit. Understandably, some of the things you've experienced in your life, I understand it completely. Um, and I feel like some people may misinterpret or misjudge you, or can misjudge you if they don't take the time to get to know you, which is sad, but you know, Spirit's wanting to remind you, don't allow that to define you. Okay. You are the best person you are today, not the person, you are or what happened to you. You kind of got to let all that go and, bring forward what you have learned from it into this new life, shedding away the old to make room for the new to come in. And I get the hangman energy with this. So I feel as though if you can look at it from a positive point of view and see it as a growth, for personal growth, but spiritual growth, even your mental and emotional, that you will find a great reward in it. There will be a different perspective you'll be able to come to once you completely close the door and let go of the past, and to where you won't find yourself feeling like you're in stuck mode from this hangman hanging upside down and like you can't see clearly, but you can and you will. It's just a matter of letting go. Um, I feel like there's going to be more happiness in your future once you do. Because I come to the center of this, and this is where, you know, when I first turned this to a cup sober, I felt there's romantic here, but I feel like it could still be like even your daughter. So I went ahead and pulled cards because I wanted Spirit to be clear one way or the other. Is this a romantic connection of some kind? This Two of Cups being in the center. And I'm getting yes. I pulled it from two different decks. So just so you understand, all bottom those say yes right here. And then these cards from another tarot deck, I got, let's see, 4 yeses, I think. Yeah, I got 4 yeses and one maybe from this deck. They tell me it's romantic, Sandy. Now, what I will tell you too, baby, is when I pulled out the clarity, the second cards, because the second card that came out is the Sun card with it. The Six of Cups was at the bottom. Six of Cups is thinking of, like your nostalgia, reminiscing on happier times. But sometimes when I pull it up too, especially in like a romantic and a love reading, it can also mean someone returning from your past. So I'm sure someone comes to mind. So is that possible? Spirits tell me it is. Okay. But I still, and I'm getting chills right now. I still feel like that's very possible. But I also feel like part of this is tied to even your child. But even Two of Cups can sometimes, if it wasn't for me turning over those cards, asking Spirit if it's romantic, it can also be like your own relationship and fulfillment you have with yourself. So you take it how it resonates. But here's the other thing. I have the Lovers on the bottom of my clarifying deck too that I used, where the Sun card came from. So like everything's pointing to me that it could be romantic. You may find romance in your birthday. Maybe that person reaches out to you or someone else. I feel like, though, at the minimum, it's going to be a very happy union, um, whether that be with your child or that be with, this person who we've talked about in the past, or that even just be you taking the time for yourself. Like I said, just having time for yourself. I feel like it'll be a lot of happiness because of the Sun card. And the Sun card is the happiest card in the deck. So you'll get a lot of fulfillment out of your birthday. And I feel like there will be some exciting news coming in for you. It's something, that I feel like you will manifest between now and your birthday. But Spirit's showing me that the obstacle here is you still got to find some balance, baby. You still got to, that rigidness, and I know your energy because you remind me so much of my daddy. That rigidness, I feel you got to let go of a little bit. You got to loosen the grips on. Because Spirit's giving me the balance card, which is also the temperance card. And also have some faith. Faith in the divine, but faith even in yourself. That it's okay to let go a little bit and loosen your grip, and that the whole world's not going to fall apart around you. That's what I feel like you fear sometimes. Or if you take the wrong step, it's all going to crumble around you. Spirit's telling me it's not going to. But you have to face this conflict within yourself. Because I feel like in some areas it's holding you back in your life. Because I get the Five of Wands with this. And the Five of Wands is normally, it can be someone, running their mouth about you, not agreeing. But I also feel like this can be a conflict with internally. It doesn't have to come out externally. But this is what that Five of Wands is. So it's like you holding on to these bars too tightly. And Spirit's wanting you to let go and trust again. Have more faith. That even when things don't always look like it's going to turn out, to be happy or as exciting, that it may turn out that life surprises you, in the good ways. It's not always bad. It can happen. There is happiness in your future, baby, because in your possible outcome and future advice, I get the Seven of Pentacles. And the Seven of Pentacles is all about planting those seeds, putting them already in the ground. You've already put them in the ground. It's just a matter of now they got to sit in the ground for a little while and get some sunlight, some water, and before they take root. And I feel with a little patience and a little loving care for both yourself, but even, for others close to you, you will find yourself in this Queen of Pentacles where you're just going to be at peace. And it's going to be all about, all your abundance. But I feel like more of this, it doesn't have to be your material financial abundance, okay? This can also be your emotional, mental, and spiritual abundance too. And I feel like a lot of this has to do with your mental, emotional, spiritual side more than your material side, where you're going to find you're just going to be on cloud nine. So I feel all in all, you're going to have something happy and exciting happening on your birthday. I feel like it'll turn out really good. Better than I think you probably had initially thought or imagined. So the advice Spirit has, drop whatever burdens, drop the conflicts, drop the arguments, drop, being right all the time. Let it all go. Drop the 10 of Wands, which is all these burdens carrying on your back. It's not for you to bear it all. Trust in yourself. Trust in your intuition, which is the moon. Trust that anything that you don't know, you're not meant to know right now. But it's also for your own, well-being, that, the things you need to know right now is what you know. And the things that you may not know yet, that you feel you may know, you're going to know soon. Because eventually everything that comes, from the dark will end up coming out into the light. Nothing stays hidden forever. So trust in that, because you're trying to manifest this, which is the Magician. And you're the Magician here. You're the manifester. So you're in charge of what direction your birthday and even the days leading up to it, how it turns out for you, baby. Because I asked not just about your birthday, I asked even leading up to your birthday. What can I see coming in? So I feel like all of this can take place all up into the 22nd. And then I did pull from the Angel Romance deck. I wanted to see what would come out. And here we go. Let go of control issues. Allow this situation to unfold naturally. So again, Spirit saying let go of control, feeling the need to always be in control. Can't control every little thing. And I know that can be hard sometimes. You being you and me thinking of my daddy, I understand this completely. But try and, ease up a little bit, baby. Just a little bit at a time. And baby, understand me. If you don't, if you're not able to loosen up right away, or it seems like it's, barely, you're barely unfolding in that direction, give yourself some space for love and compassion and forgiveness. Don't be so hard on yourself either, okay? It will happen in due time. The next one I get is passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. So there's passion. Passion being ignited, I feel, with this Two of Cups down here. And then the last one from this is express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. So, baby, what my advice for you when it comes to this. And I apologize, Sandy, and baby, write me an email because I will forget. I know you asked me, we were talking about the decks for Megan, and it slipped my mind until just now. So please send me an email, and over the next few days, I'll try and look and pull up a few and think of the ones I could think of. I would not make, outside of like giving her like just a little something that says, I'm thinking of you, I want to help you get through your healing, whatever you feel you need to do to work on yourself, that kind of thing. I'm not saying don't make a romantic gesture towards her. What I'm saying is wait for her to reach out to you. Like, don't do it, because I feel like if you go that route, you may end up in disappointment. But if she reaches out to you, then you have something to go on to say, okay, well, and maybe that's the perfect time you give her something like that, if that makes any sense. So, that's what I feel about that. If it's anybody else, baby, hey, like I said, that Six Cups, it almost jumped out too, but it didn't. But it was at the bottom of that one deck I had, and it's like, oh boy, okay. So maybe not, baby. Whether it's Megan or someone else. I know Megan's the one that was in your energy more recently, so. But even with your daughter, I know y'all still have, at least y'all made connection recently, and I'm happy she called you. But I know even when it comes to her, it's still hard letting your baby go, and that I get too. I understand. I know she's an adult, but it doesn't matter. She will always be your baby, and that I do understand too, because I think that was something I had to come to learn and appreciate about my parents, especially Daddy. I know. I do understand that, Sandy. Very much so, baby. So I told you, here's the rest of the oracle cards. So this I pulled from the Gods of the Hidden Realms. And this is the sovereignty of magic. And it says, an invisible power operates in every aspect of our lives. This truth is woven through the cosmos. Magic is the metaphysical realm, always sovereign to the material. When we remember our inherent connection to the divine and engage our intuition and our partnership with the universe, we awaken to the messages and miracles around us. Symbols and synchronicity serve as a reminder that the universe is always listening and engaging us. This is your sign, the answer you have been waiting for. The invisible world is creating necessary shifts so the outer world will reflect the intentions you've set in motion. Pay attention to those feelings of inexplicable connection, an uncanny knowing. The music of destiny is calling your name, and surprising opportunities are aligning for your highest good. No matter the challenges, step forward. Trust that your abundance is assured and prepare to be amazed. So trust in the universe, baby. Just be aware of the energy around you. And know that, change is going to come, but change is also good. And with change, it can create new opportunities, a new awareness, a new appreciation, and in turn, also miracles. And, the power of magic is like the manifestor. It's like the magician, which goes with this, the magician card I pulled for you. And then I pulled just some random messages from my messages of the universe and a couple angel number cards. So the first one is, just because something is not happening right now doesn't mean that it will never happen. Divine timing is at play. Be patient and trust the process. Well, I can't make this up because I just said that a few minutes ago. So trust in it, baby. I know it's hard sometimes to have that faith in the divine, but they're doing the best they can and they're doing what they know is right for you. Even if we don't understand the reasons behind it. You're not alone. I know at times it might feel that way, but you're not alone, baby. So know that they're working with you. The next one is, every situation in life is temporary. So when life is good, make sure you enjoy and receive it fully. When life is not so good, remember that it will not last forever and better days are on the way. And this is also very true. Because at the end of every, rainstorm, thunderstorm, the sun comes out again. So that's what you always got to remember. Those storms won't last forever, even though it may feel like it's going on forever when you're in the thick of it all. And the last one from this deck is, a chapter in your life is coming to an end. Rest assured that beautiful things are ahead in this next chapter. Let go of all things that are out of control and move forward. There are more beautiful things ahead than any you leave behind. Know that it's kind of like that release card, which is the death card. Letting go of the old, making room for the new. And I just saw a spirit orb over here. So that's confirmation right there. Still being able to look ahead into the future. Know that what you leave behind is what you're meant to leave behind, because there's more happier things coming in for you. That's ahead of you. It's not behind you, it's ahead of you, baby. Even if it doesn't feel that way sometimes. And then the angel number cards I pulled. One is changes, which is 454. And it says, embrace change and take courageous steps to unlock opportunities for personal growth and spiritual transformation. Take those opportunities for spiritual growth and transform. Again, change is the one constant we can all rely on. It's coming whether we want it to or not. Sometimes it's good, sometimes not good. Depends on your perspective. But if you can adapt to the changes, you'll flow through the energy just beautifully. Doesn't mean it's not going to come with its own set of challenges and struggles, but it means you will come out better and stronger in the end. After all, you're still here, you're still standing. And that's what you also got to remember too, baby. And the other one is authenticity, 787. Be yourself, pursue your passions, and show your authentic self. Don't pay attention to what others are thinking of you, which is also true. Be in your true authentic self. Who cares what others have to say or think? It holds no weight in my world, baby. That's how I'm able to come out here every night and be who I am, because I'm not afraid to face the world. I'm not afraid to stand alone, for that matter. I'm not afraid of what all those crazy people out there have to say about me and to me, because it holds no weight in my world. That's why they can never break me, because they don't define who I am. I define me. So that's all you got to remember. And the heck with everyone else, right? And then the last card I pulled for you, baby. Where'd it go? This is, oh, here it is. The angel activation card I pulled is powers. It says, be kind and compassionate. In order for peace to be restored in the outer world, you must first be able to find it within yourself. Your current situation requires you to step into the energy of loving kindness. Realize that the other person is also you. Having consideration for others will open your heart up so that you can see the world through more loving eyes. And the affirmation you can say to yourself, baby, is, I choose to see through the eyes of kindness. I choose to see through the eyes of kindness. I love that. That's beautiful. I need to write that down, make note of that somewhere. That's right, baby. I love y'all too. And that's what I have for you, Sandy. So, baby, I hope that reading helps. I hope it resonates. And I hope it's been able to help you find some guidance and clarity on your path forward. I hope it's been able to put away any fears or doubts or worries you have. And I hope it's also helped to find, happiness and be able to uplift you and to see, your life, the happiness that's coming in for you down the road that's ahead of you, not behind you, ahead of you. Remember that. And baby, thank you so much for trusting me again to read for you. It's always a pleasure. That's right. Oh, I'm happy it did, baby. I'm glad. Those are some powerful cards. Cards up. Let's see. Oh. Y'all are so sweet and good to me. Hi, Pluto. How you doing, baby? It's good seeing you again. Let's see. Oh, that's beautiful, Bob. Let's see. See, I hear that wind blowing around right now. You need a smoke after that? Sounds good, baby. Yeah, I'm about to step up for a minute. My back feels a little irritated right now. Even though my back popped a couple of times, it's the change in the weather. And plus, it's being a female doesn't help. So you men don't know how good y'all got it in that regard. Who didn't buy you dinner, Bob? Oh, I'm sorry, baby. Let go. Teddy. I feel like I should put a beer bottle in Teddy's lap or something. The way he's sitting, he looks like he's hungover. Oh, I'm so bad. Oh. Oh my gosh. Oh, wow, Bob. I didn't know that, baby. Well, baby, even though it's in Australia, I still thank you for your service, baby. My dad served in the army. I didn't know till after he died. Pluto, baby, it's been raining here. It rained like cats and dogs yesterday. If I didn't know better, I thought a tropical storm was over here. Even though, I mean, I'm in Georgia and I don't get tropical storms per se, but like a tropical depression, because by the time the storm comes onto shore, by the time it hits me, it's normally like a tropical depression. But yeah, it rained like cats and dogs. And now the wind's blowing like crazy. Okay. I wanted... Oh, crap. I mean, you know, Sandy, being a smartass is better than being a dumbass, baby. That's all I'm gonna say. That's how I feel about it, anyways. Here comes Toby. I don't know why he wants to come in here. That's funny. Talking about having a sense of humor. This fell out. And it says this. That's what I'm talking about. Good morning, Mitch. How you doing, baby? That's my kind of sense of humor. Good one. Hi, Milda. How you doing, beautiful? Thank you. I'm glad I look well rested. I did get some rest. I could have just used a lot more. Me being stubborn. Can't get over that stubbornness, you know, us Pisces. It's so funny because my insignificant other told me a long time ago, because he's a Taurus, and Taurus are known to be very stubborn. And he's like, I thought I was stubborn until I met you. Yeah, you just met your match and then some. You throw the Pisces in there, we're very, very stubborn. So you're slowly waking up. Yeah, it's about what? Is it 5:30 or 6:30 your time, baby? It's 6:30. You're 5 hours, right? Ahead of me, I think. I should know that by now. Jeez. I need to remember that because I have a personal reading with someone who's from the UK, in fact. That would be messed up if I got the wrong time. Yeah, 6:30. Okay. That's that Pisces, Amilda. That's where that comes from, sweetheart. I can tell you that. And the rest of it comes from, I mean, it's crazy because, I mean, I got all 4 elements in my chart, but I'm every bit of a Pisces and every bit of a Taurus and every bit of an Aries. That I do know. Yeah. We're sweet as pie, but we're very stubborn. So, I always laugh. Hey, Bob, what are you talking about? You don't think I can't get along with you too, baby? My rising sign is Aries. That's fire, baby. You're a fire sign, too. And then I found out I got a lot of Libra on my chart, which really tripped me out because I never thought I would have Libra in my chart. I know, Mitch, you love your Pisces. That's funny. You're a Libra, Tanya. Lion, Leos, freaky Libra. Wow. Yeah, Pisces and Cancers are good mix. Yes, golden egg. I stay up late, sweetheart. I'm a night owl. I can stream anywhere from, it varies. I'm normally on here for at least 4 or 5 hours, but there's been nights I've been on here for 17, 18 hours. Yeah, Pisces and Scorpio are good too because those are water signs. That's why it works well with the Cancer too, because it's also a water sign. No comment. Mm. Good morning, D. Collins. How you doing, sweetheart? Oh, wow. Wow. Cancers cry too much for me. I've heard that before, Cindy. I have heard that before. It sounds like to me at times they're more emotional than us Pisces can be. Golden egg. Um, I've heard 50 and I've heard 100. Um, Truthfully, I don't think I did mine at first live until I hit 100, but people said I could have done it at 50. So you'll have to check it. Yours is very needy, Imelda. Yeah, and if they're clingy, it would be hard for me because though I'm very affectionate, when I want my alone time, I'm serious. I want my alone time. Leave me the hell alone. Pretend like I'm not here kind of alone time. And some people don't know how to handle that. But, I think it's also hard when you take into account not just being a Pisces, but being an empath. Because I have to like recharge my batteries, and I can't do that if someone's constantly in my energy. It doesn't give me a break. It doesn't give me a chance to breathe. So that can make it hard at times. Or I need to go out and recharge it in a different way. Doing something I enjoy, just spending time with myself. Yeah, us Pisces, we love our alone time. We truly enjoy our alone time. That's the absolute truth. D. Collins, I'm doing gravy, sweetheart. Thank you for asking. I hope you are too. That's what long drives are for. Ben, you're right about that too, baby. That's when I like, if the weather's nice, I like taking the T-tops off my car and going for a drive. But I have